Camelot 331 here, and if you didn't know, guys, I worked at GameStop for 11 years, from 2007 all the way to 2018. I've talked about this a lot. If you didn't know this, you crazy as hell. But some news has come to light recently, and I kind of can't believe what I'm reading because it's 2022. I'm kind of blown away, all right, because I've been talking about this for a long time. And it seems like it's all reset, and I'm living in some damn simulation that Elon Musk made, and I'm floating through space, and I don't know where the hell I am right now, which, to be honest, is a little bit better than, going to work or paying a mortgage, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather float around and do nothing and get fat as hell and eat pizza rolls all damn night. But no, I feel like I'm in a damn simulation right now because I'm reading stuff, and I can't believe what I'm reading. Let me just go ahead and put this out there. Everything you've heard, or you may have heard through a friend, or maybe your crazy uncle, worked there 11 years, and it's all true. So before we get into this video, I'm going to tell you a lot of stories, okay? A lot of stories. But before we get into this video, like the damn video. That's important. Share it with your boys. And please do me a favor. Follow me on Odyssey. It's in the description. It's a great alternative to YouTube since YouTube's just killing all their creators, and they don't give a damn about us. Check this out right here. It says, former GameStop employees claim they were encouraged to lie to customers to sell pro memberships. Wow. Ex-GameStop employees claim they were told to deceive customers in order to sell more warranties and pro memberships. I can't believe it. Can you believe this is happening in this day and age, in our innocent age of humanity? We've only been around for 500,000 years, evolving into our current forms of crazy human. And we're just now finding out that what I said in 2019 and 20 was accurate. Oh my God, I was called a liar for a long time. And you want to know the weirdest reason I was called a liar? It was like, but Camelot, that's against the policies at GameStop. Therefore, it didn't happen and you're a liar. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, yeah, that's the point. That's why it's bad. That's why it's bad. Obviously, having hookers in the back room that your manager's clapping, all right, that's not a good thing. It's definitely against GameStop policy. I would like you to point out in the handbook where you're supposed to be clapping hookers. And I mean bad hookers, not the good ones. Not the ones in Vegas that get tested and stuff. Nah, the bad ones in Alabama that they look like, they look like when you burn eggs. You ever left eggs in a pan for too long and it's like black on the bottom? That's what it's like in Alabama. But let me dive into this a little bit more detailed. So at GameStop, there's a thing called a GPG. It's a 1-year warranty, and you can get it for 1 year, maybe longer or whatever. And they've recently increased the price of said GPG/warranties. They also have them for systems, consoles. It's called PRPs. Product replacement plans, gameplay guarantee. Now, to get everything out of the way, these things are completely pure profit and irrelevant because it was at the manager's discretion. So if somebody came into my store with a GPG or they didn't have one, I could return the game regardless or not with a GPG. It didn't actually matter. So it's pure profit. That's why GameStop pushes it so much. But my district manager had a tactic. He had a tactic, and this tactic was for us to tell people that it was the Alabama tax, baby. Well, now, specifically, the D705 tax. So D705 was the district I was in. My district manager told us, point blank, to add it onto people's transactions. And if they decided they didn't want it, because they read the receipt, they could just return it. We didn't even ask them. We were supposed to just put it on there without asking. 100% bar none. But wait, there's more. The pro membership, also a great example. The pro membership, we were also supposed to just throw on. Now, my district manager told me, and Egg, if you know who that is, my old store manager back in the day, when I was being trained, no joke. But my district manager told me if a game was on sale for $29.99, okay, but it used to be $49.99 the prior day, he would say, just leave the old $49.99 sticker on it and then add a pro membership onto the transaction. Now, it looks like they saved $5 because the pro membership was $15 back then, right? So it's the transaction, it's $45 after tax, But they actually just paid for the pro membership outright because the game was on sale for $29. So if they wouldn't have got the pro membership, it would have been $32.69 after tax based on my area. So we were encouraged, of course, to add it on. But that's not all. We were encouraged to add on everything, PRPs, GPGs. There's a reason my district ranked so well, okay? There's a reason why. But let's read a little bit more of this just to blow my damn gasket a little bit more, guys. Check this out. It says GameStop was, in previous years, receiving a lot of press due to rising stock prices and a seeming increase in affluence. Many people were choosing to shop with the company in light of the internet memes that had been circulating on social media as well. But now, former GameStop employees have come forward and claimed that while they were working during this turbulent time, they were told to lie and deceive customers in order to increase sales. Frustrating because I talked about this and I interviewed several people back in the day in 2019 and 20 and 2021, and even a video in 2022. This is common knowledge. I don't know, like, look, Gamerant, nothing against Gamerant, which put out this article, but this has been going on for a long time and no one cares. Because I've been talking about it, and the more I talk about it, the lower the views get. No one cares. People support corporations now. It's not like prior to 2020. Before 2020, people accepted that corporations were bad. But then corporations figured out that they could just type in hashtag BLM or hashtag LGBTQ on their Twitter, and now everybody loves them. I saw a really strange picture the other day. It was really enlightening. It showed 2010. And it shows Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street. And then 2020, it's just rainbow flags sponsored by like JP Morgan and stuff. Dude, it's over. People support corporations. They want to be controlled. They want their money taken from them. And they don't care as long as they get to be ignorant to all of it. That's pretty much how that works. As long as you support the current thing or the message, all of it's irrelevant. GameStop enjoys a certain amount of popularity, which is crazy, even without scandal, for being one of the few brick-and-mortar gaming retailers where players can purchase new games. Many gamers were flocking to GameStop to purchase PS5 and Xbox One consoles. But now, customers are discovering that there were issues behind the scenes. Just now, by the way, this is so frustrating. Just now, customers are discovering that there's dangers behind the scene. Wow, just now. I can't believe this, man. I can't believe it. I urge you to go see my videos where I looked way younger and prettier back in 2019. Check this out right here. It says former GameStop workers reveal that they were encouraged to lie or mislead customers in order to upsell warranties and pro memberships by any means necessary. By any means necessary.
Probably my advice would be to anybody that's looking to work at GameStop would be like, just be careful.
Shocking.
It's not what you're thinking it's going to be.
Nope.
GameStop has been in the news a lot lately.
Not at all.
Surging 51%.
And that's the issue. That's the issue. People think they're getting into the gaming community. Like they're getting into working in the gaming field or the gaming industry, and they're actually just working at another brick and mortar corporation that couldn't give damn two shits about you.
Working at a place like GameStop, their executive made millions and millions of dollars. Do you think they value their workers at GameStop?
I don't think so.
Shocking.
I think we're just seen as extendable.
Employees in retail stores are speaking.
Of course. And the funny thing is, now I don't want to sound like a broken record here, but Kotaku Kotaku's not the good guys. I'm going to be honest, guys. Kotaku is a trash-ass publication. They steal all their news stories, and they post it without credit. When I recorded the conference call and released it back in March of 2020 about the COVID, they ended up actually responding to it and closing their stores, and Kotaku released an article. There was about 20 YouTubers with millions of subs that made videos about my video crediting me. Okay, Kotaku didn't even credit me. All they said was a YouTuber released a call. No link, no screenshots, nothing. And just went on explaining their article as if they wrote it like by copying what I had to say. And it's pretty disgusting. So Kotaku can eat my ass inside and out, pink eye and all. That's all I got to say about that bull. But no, these problems have been around for a long time. Now, actually, it's a great exercise right now. If you've been here since the beginning and you've heard me talk about these things several times, like the D705 tax or the Alabama tax or the Huntsville tax or whatever we called it at the time back in my district, when we just added on pro memberships or warranties, please comment down below that you were here when I talked about this and you're not going to fall for this Kotaku breaking the story stuff. Nah, it's BS. They're just trying to recycle stuff so they can get clicks. But check this out. And it seems the average employee was being paid very little as they were asked to do this. Yes, my assistant managers were making $10 an hour in a $2 million store. I was making around 16, but I had been there for 11 years. I know for a fact that female employees at least in my district, D705, were started out at $11 an hour as a store manager. My district manager was kind of awful. Oh, by the way, he still works there. I've talked about this in the past. GameStop doesn't care as long as they're getting paid, man. Says right here, the biggest increase in salary went to the executives. Wow, shocking. How much was George Sherman, the previous CEO, paid to step down? $125 million. That might be wrong. It might be $25 million. I can't really remember. It says GameStop instituted new layoffs in an attempt to turn a profit. Indeed, the gaming retailer truly seems to be in the midst of a devastating corporate change that could lead to even more changes in the future. None of this is as important as the news that the leadership of GameStop was directing their employees to lie. In a world where customers are valuing trust, doubt it. Come on. That's just ridiculous. While GameStop continues to restock product in an attempt to push sales, the pressing issue with the company remains, and whether GameStop will be able to recover completely from this purported breach of trust. Oh my God, this has been happening for like a decade. Anyways, I'm sorry. It gets me worked up that journalists break this story as if it just happened. It's so silly. It's like, dude, it's been going on for a decade. And a lot of retailers do this. Don't think everybody's being naive and thinking GameStop's the only one that's responsible. Best Buy, everybody like that, they're doing the same thing. But GameStop will 100% lie to you. Executives will tell their field management to tell their store management to lie to your face and to put, warranties on. I've had people message me every day saying, hey, I went to GameStop and they put 5 warranties on my transaction without telling me. That is what they do. I was encouraged to do it since 2007. To 2018. Now, did I do it? No. I always explained the value of it because generally I would like to keep toe the line with being honest and say, hey, this GPG is $2, covers you for a year, and I would honor it. Okay. I would always honor it. Now, that's the issue. Now, granted, I'm going to be honest, the warranties are completely irrelevant. The employee can return it at his discretion or her discretion, does not matter. Same thing with the pro memberships. The pro memberships don't even get you 10% off anymore. So who gives a damn about that? And I think they're $5 more now. So no, thank you. The greatest thing that ever happened in my life was leaving GameStop. It was the most vulture, cutthroat, evil place I'd ever stepped foot in. And I worked at Walmart for 2 years, okay, in field management. Absolutely nightmare place to work. They will lie to you. They will tell you that you're part of their family, and then they'll slit your throat in the back room. That's what they do. So I encourage you, if you work at GameStop, don't lie to customers. Get out and go find another job because I'm going to be honest. I left GameStop at $16 an hour, okay? I went to Walmart and was making $90K salary 2 months later. That's the difference, okay? There is no reason to be working there. You're not part of the gaming industry. You're just part of the damn system. You're a cog, and they're going to abuse you and wring you out like a damn delicious-ass wash rag, and they're going to cast you aside and hire somebody else that thinks they're going into the gaming industry when they're not. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in future videos and maybe some exclusive stuff on Odyssey with some GameStop stories and try to get back into it and let you guys know exactly what's going on because I haven't really talked about it in a while. To be honest, GameStop gave me a lot of PTSD, and I don't really care to talk about it anymore. I talked about it a lot for years, and maybe I should talk about it a little bit more because it seems like everybody has forgotten everything that I've said, and it's time to reaffirm everything that I've said. So until next time, please share this video. Share this video. Don't let publications like Kotaku try to rule the stories, give no credit, and just completely steal stuff. No, we've talked about it here several times. Share it. Follow me on Odyssey. Like it. Comment down below if you've been here since the beginning, and get the hell on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. Hell yeah.